It's a new year and it's new beginnings here at Factory Reboot 2024 for the MFPW. Alongside Brian Murphy, I'm Ferran Bernardi. We have a slew of matches here for you tonight as we kick off 2024.
Certainly right, Ferran, including our main event, Mimi challenging for the MFPW Heavyweight Championship.
But first, a sight going way back here in the MFPW.
Our opening contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from the Isle of Puerto Rico, weighing 220 pounds, the Cartel Kingpin, Rico de la Vega!
The Cartel Kingpin, Rico de la Vega, certainly a noted history here in the MFPW. Going back even before my time here in the MFPW.
The word reboot certainly correct. Starting off 2024 with a classic.
We're gonna get to it real quick, you feel me? Yeah, I'm going harder than a genius.
His opponent, from Blackwood, New Jersey, weighing 220 pounds, they call him Prime Time, Christian
So we have a little bit of history and a little bit of future here in the MFPW as Primetime Christian Darling making his way here.
It was a bit of a mixed 2023 for Darling, winning the Arena Championship only to be relieved of that title 24 hours later by Xander Alexander, then being successful in the Monster Squad alongside the Twitchamaniacs. Now he is taking on Rico de la Vega, what it would mean for this young upstart to take on, to be victorious over de la Vega.
Yeah, certainly a lot of savvy experience on the part of de la Vega.
They came over here to see Rico de la Vega.
Well, a bit of a mixed reaction here as some of the factory faithful showing respect and appreciation.
Some more mixed reaction. You know, familiarity does breed some form of love.
Well, there seems to be a bit of a reboot in the thoughts of the fans as well.
Oh! Rico starting off with a forearm across the back. Darling being goaded in.
And there's that experience coming into play.
Darling trying to get his bases here. Rico, former member of the division, somebody who is not afraid to get his hands a little dirty.
Well, there were times when he had his own group of individuals known as the Beast Cartel, where sometimes he had to take matters into his own hands.
But the strength of prime time Christian Darling on display here. One of the most athletic individuals to ever walk the halls of the world-famous Monster Factory. Vega trying to get out as best he can, but can't quite get it.
Well, look at the power here, making De La Vega think about it for a moment before finishing off that stalling suplex.
A lot of strength it takes to hold your opponent mid-air, all the blood rushing to their head. It will cause them to be dizzy on the way down. Vega taking his time now, catching his breath, but maybe also playing into some mind games with Darling. The former arena champion now stepping outside the ring, giving chase to Vega. switching positions now. But careful when you get back into the ring, you give your opponent an opportunity.
And just that little kick to the rope, and it certainly made a big impact.
Some quick shots to the head. Vega back in control now, utilizing those laces on the boot. The midsection being softened up, sending him across the ring. Vega feeling totally in control. Darling desperately needs to get an opportunity here. Darling needs this win. He challenged last night for the Supersonic Championship. Unsuccessful in that attempt. He needs to beat Vega today if he wants to start off 2024 with any momentum. Trying to will on the Monster Factory faithful, even though it was tough to get them on his side earlier today. There is some love for him right now. Showing some signs of life, but sent back down by Vega.
I mean, how much of it is love and just how much of it is respect for seeing somebody that you've known from long ago? I mean, how many times have you run into somebody that you grew up with in, say, elementary school, and yeah, you know them and you're kind of friendly with them, but you don't know how they are now versus how they were then?
It's familiarity. It's that, oh, I know you, I recognize you, and that way I kind of like you. But if you look at the way that he's been progressing through this match, it has not been honorable. Vega showing that he's still as much of a scoundrel as we go into a pin, but a kick out.
I mean, you want familiarity, go get a blanket like Linus.
Draped up on the ropes now. Christian Darling trying to catch his breath, but having knees pushed into his back, pushing him into the middle ropes. Being set up now, and Vega right across the back. Going for another.
I mean, say what you will about his tactics. I mean, they're certainly effective. I mean, I've watched De La Vega definitely grow and adapt as a human being over the course of the last, golly, 8 years, and there's certainly no lack of confidence at this stage in his career.
Bit of a lackadaisical pin, hooking the inside leg, leaving that, if Christian wanted, he could have reached out for that bottom rope, but he kicked out like a contender, like a former arena champion. He is all grit. And similar to how you were saying about Vega, his evolution, we are witnessing in real time the evolution of the primetime athlete. Vega sent crashing down once again. Opened up into that corner for those signature splashes. And here comes the pump kick. Oh, maybe this time. Oh no. Able to make his way out.
Well, you're very savvy, having it well scouted, able to get out of the way, but not quite able to capitalize here.
Thought about going for the pin, thought a little bit better, thought he needs to inflict a little bit more damage on prime time. Christian Darling trying to get to his feet too. Jabbering a bit to the crowd, but here comes Pay Dirt!
Pay Dirt out of nowhere. And that could be it for the Cartel Kingpin, and it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 6 minutes, 13 seconds. The winner of this belt, Prime Time, Christian Darling.
What a a victory here for the young Christian Darling heading into a monumentous 2024. Surely going to be a big year for Prime Time. A reboot that he desperately needed.
Right you are about that.
Well, this is Factory Reboot. After all, again, our main event, Goldie, the new MFPW heavyweight champion, going up against the notorious Mimi, her first time challenging him for this title.
It certainly should be a dynamic matchup for sure. And also we have a title that we hadn't seen a lot of in recent times, the middleweight medallion, as Chris Desmond going to be defending that after...
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the assistant Michael Z and Classy Max Sterling.
Well, if I'm going to be interrupted, these are certainly two individuals to be interrupted by. But Chris Desmond winning the, or I guess reobtaining the middleweight medallion after Smiley unable to defend it.
Well, Max Sterling and Mike Z ending 2023 with an exclamation point, forcing Getty Cahoon to leave the Monster Factory after a loser leaves the factory match. While Mike Z was banned from ringside, Sterling was able to send him. And bye-bye Getty Cahoon.
Like I said on the very first TRL of the year, after I beat Getty and ended his career here at the Monster Factory, I have discovered that I love a good bet, a good wager, high stakes. Now, I've already talked with management and they're okay. Hey, I have a mic. I need you to shut up for a change, okay? It's not about you. It's not about you. It's not about you, okay? Don't listen to me. So I'm just gonna be adding bets and wagers to my match just because I need that excitement. There's something about taking a man's dignity or humiliating somebody with a good bet that money comes and goes. It's about something else. That's true.
It just always
That's
goes.
true. That's true. So we're gonna start tonight. We're gonna start tonight with a little tag match. So if there's any tag team back there that's up for the challenge, the wager is whoever gets pinned has to kiss the boot of the person who gets the pinfall. I think that's fair enough. I think that's fair enough. Yes. Anybody in this tag match.
Sit down,
You and
Murphy.
me work together. That's how it works. So if anybody back there willing to take that bet, come on out.
You get one round. Oh, wait a minute.
Their opponents, the Italian Tank and Silver Lobo.
Well, Silver Lobo, I'll tell you what, one of the hardest working guys to ever enter the world famous Monster Factory. But the Italian Tank is a scoundrel, a no-good villain, an absolute a heathen of an individual. I swear to you, Ferran, I swear. He does all right.
Tell us how you really feel.
He does all right.
Look at that, a set of handshakes here. See, an
I
individual with class.
I guess it's a gentleman's bet, so to speak. Classy Max Sterling saying that I guess he's wanting to add some stakes. I guess he got a bit of a rush putting his Monster Factory career on the line. Mike Z in his corner, we're seeing guaranteed class teaming up once again. Former tag team champions up against the Italian Tank, and neither of them want to get in the ring with the big Italian man.
And then on top of it, they have to deal with this crowd as well.
Oh, an onslaught from all sides. Guarantee Mike Z starting this off against the Tank. And we've seen how athletic Mike Z can be, but unable to outstrength the Tank.
Well, that is a lot of mass to move for sure.
Well, they are not afraid to let Mike Z know exactly what they think he is. A goober for sure as he's set up and down by the Italian tank. Crashing goes Z. Oh, slipping through and I think Max just pulled his hand out of the way.
You see Sterling saying, "You got this," as the assistant here, but what he's got is 300 pounds plus of the Italian tank to deal with.
Able to resist it. Going for that delayed vertical suplex. What a day, what a night for delayed vertical suplexes. Already factory reboot.
Oh! Tag here to Silver Lobo.
Big
Definitely
hip
a
toss.
change of pace.
Sidewalk slam coming through in a flurry of offense from Lobo. Now look at how Max, he put down this wager. He's wanted to create these bets, and he's not even getting in the match. He's making Mike Z do all the work.
Well, he's biding his time.
Oh!
You see, he's getting himself involved.
Kicking the back of Silver Lobo, giving an opportunity to Z to do a big drop. And here comes Sterling now that the tides have changed. There he goes, picking up Lobo, bringing him back into the corner. Classic tag team offense here by Guaranteed Class.
Well, I mean, it totally makes sense. If you go in deep when the tide's high, you're gonna drown.
Oh, he's drowning in knees now. Lobo pinned here. Oh, but kicking out just at one. Max Sterling a little frustrated here.
Well, now a little bit of strategy being discussed here.
Well, they're giving Lobo a little bit of time. Lobo needs to capitalize, get across that ring. It seems that Sterling wants to give Mike Z an opportunity. Maybe look for that specific move. Uh-oh. Mike Z didn't see. The tank is now on the battlefield. Caught. Belly to belly. Sterling was trying to give Mike Z the opportunity to hit the guarantee, but now he's about to go for a ride, but Tank taking out Sterling. Tag now to Lobo. Z in a bad place. Oh!
Heart attack.
Cover now, deep by Lobo, but I think Sterling was able to break it up.
Just at the last moment.
Trying to jockey for position here. Sterling sending Tank over the top rope. Oh, going for the cutter. Caught. Olympic slam! Sterling entering the fray. You can hear the groans of agony coming from Lobo. You know this one for
Class
us.
action. Finds it, hooks the left leg, 2, and victor.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 4 minutes, 41 seconds. The winners of this bout, the assistant Michael Z and Classy Max Sterling.
Now remember the bet. Remember the wager. Max Sterling saying, hey, the loser's gotta kiss the winner's boots. He wants a microphone. What does this man gotta say? How is this man classy?
All right. A bet's a bet, Lobo. Get to it.
I will honor my word.
A man of honor. See, that's how much dignity Silver Lobo has. What a great guy. Silver Lobo, an honorable man, but classy Max Sterling. I don't know what he's thinking with these wagers. I'm scared about the escalation of these events.
Well, unfortunately for Tank and
You guys having a great
Lobo,
time? Make some noise.
it was Fronce El Seño. Pucker up.
Well, we know later on tonight, the Notorious Mimi challenging for that title. However, she will also be defending her MFPW Tag Team Championships alongside this man, now challenging for the Arena title. This is the Icon.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, that is for the Monster Factory Arena Championship with a 1 hour time limit. Introducing first, weighing 260 pounds, he is one half of the Monster Factory Tag Team Champions,
This is certainly an interesting opportunity, but you have to wonder, while going for a singles title here, how much does that put the tag titles in jeopardy? What kind of shape will Travis Jacobs be in for that tag title defense later tonight?
He's got to worry about the damage he takes during this match. Mimi has to worry about staying fresh for her title opportunity. There's a lot going on for this tag team, and like you said, you got to wonder if that's going to be the best for the Heavenly Icons.
His opponent from Plainfield, New Jersey, weighing 260 pounds, he is the reigning, defending Monster Factory Arena Champion, Xander Alexander.
Now correct me if I'm wrong, Faran, but I believe that Xander Alexander has recently become the longest reigning MFPW Arena Champion. That said, he has been taken under the wing of the golden boy of the Monster Factory, the MFPW Heavyweight Champion, Goldie. With that alliance, you have to imagine Xander Alexander will be lurking around that main event later on tonight, alongside Bobby Buffet, recently aligning himself with that pair.
Well, you're partly right. The longest reigning arena champion is the man with whom he recently aligned in Goldie.
Oh, hey, it's in the family. I was a little close.
Yeah, Xander, though, holding that title for 161 days. Goldie over 3 different reigns, 482 combined days, one of those being, the most recent being 190 days. So
That's why I defer to you. You're the numbers guy. As we see 2 big guys going up against each other. Oh, big chop. And you can hear the crowd erupting with meat. This certainly is a meaty match if there ever was one. Xander Alexander, former winner of the Turkey Slam Rumble, lifting up a former, Monster Factory heavyweight champion. Looking
for a tombstone pile driver, but instead of victory roll through 2 and no.
Almost made it a quick one, but hard to keep the big man down. How about a chop? Another. Oh! And I have to imagine there has to be part of Travis Jacobs that is trying to inflict as much damage as possible to secure that main event, to make sure Xander Alexander can't play a part in sabotaging Mimi's chances. A knee straight to the face. Sending him to the outside. Xander Alexander rushing in straight to a fist. Oh!
And a huge boot as well. And this is where Alexander has the advantage. I mean, this is his only match tonight. He can go all out here to try to retain his title. As mentioned earlier, this is the first of 2 matches for Travis Jacobs. And later tonight, we'll see the first of 2 matches for the Notorious Mimi.
A lot on the line here, but what it would mean for the Heavenly Icons to leave with the Tag Team, Arena, and Heavyweight Championships. It would also make Travis Jacobs a Grand Slam champion.
It would put him in exclusive company for sure.
Some disdain for Xander Alexander as we look at a fall-away slam, and not many people can do that to Travis Jacobs. Going for
Now,
a cover.
It didn't hook the leg, lateral press, gets a 2 count for it.
Maybe would have been wise to hook that leg, ensure that pinfall attempt, but Travis able to escape. Jacobs, it seems that he's trying to check the feeling in his hands, maybe, pinching a nerve in the neck. And Xander Alexander using some of that amateur background, pushing against the face, keeping his opponent down and grounded.
Huge suplex.
The ring buckling over the combined weight, and kick out again by Jacobs. Xander reveling in the disdain from the crowd. There has been an absolute awakening in Xander Alexander over the past year and some change, becoming nearly deranged with violence. Support for Jacobs from the Monster Factory faithful, summoning the spirits on his behalf.
Crowd solidly behind Travis Jacobs here.
Driving those elbows in, trying to soften up that neck even further. Jacobs in a bad place, up on the shoulders of the arena champion. Oh! One of the most devastating Samoan drops I've ever seen, but still not enough to put Jacobs away.
Oh my goodness.
The Monster Factory faithful still willing on Jacobs.
Xander needing to focus on the task at hand here, having some words with one of the fans, one of the MFPW faithful.
Perhaps looking for a full Nelson lock here, trying to wear down that neck. Oh, backing up into the corner now. Jacobs, familiar with this spot. Dragging through on the arm, using the momentum of the big man against him. And we see the return of the chops. Oh! Big collision here in the center of the ring.
Breaks the waist lock, sent over.
Going through, trying to get around the neck once more.
Both jockeying for position here.
If he can lock in that sleeper, oh! That would be devastating, but didn't quite get it. Instead, driving down the head of the arena champion into the canvas.
It was almost a part stunner, part snapmare there on that. But able to get the separation.
That was all violence. Clothesline, back elbow. There's that snapmare.
What a clothesline. Both men down. Hooks the left leg to left shoulder up.
You could hear the audience groan, really thinking that it was Travis's time right there. Jacobs getting up to his feet now, collecting the arena champion. Oh, chopping the throat. And that weakened neck, once again.
Now up on the shoulders here, but wait, roll through. Sunset flip. 2. Nope, back the other way. Tries to hold onto the legs, can't quite do so.
Had a lot of weight there, sitting squarely on the chest. Felt like he was sitting on my chest right there.
Understandably so, back suplex.
Jacobs finding his opportunity, regrouping the momentum fully on his side.
Perhaps looking for that big boot, but wait a minute, here's Bobby Buffet.
A lot of history between Bobby Buffet and Travis Jacobs, but here comes Whitbread Waters, Bobby's opponent for later on tonight. Jacobs collecting, oh no!
Wait,
Small
near side
package,
cradle to it, no.
unable to get it fully, couldn't get both legs. But now a boot across the jaw and catching him. Claymore kick.
But taking a moment before being able to capitalize and won't be enough.
Maybe taking too much time. Needed to be a little bit quicker on the draw there.
Well, that's easier said than done given the amount that these two have been just battering the daylights out of one another.
Shot to the midsection. Sending off Jacobs. Oh! Return with a boot of his own. Did you hear the smack on that? Xander Alexander wanting to punish Jacobs.
Understandably so, looking for Xander's end.
Not enough strength at this time to lift up the big Jacobs. Looking to go back again, trying to stagger himself and didn't quite have the strength. Trying to go for a pin nonetheless, but doesn't have it. Jacobs inflicting too much damage, weakening Xander too much throughout this matchup.
I mean, these two pretty much evenly matched. I mean, both about 6'4", both about 260 pounds. It's about as evenly matched as you can get. So, I mean, we'll be staged to find out here what the difference will be.
Well, with Sanders' end potentially crossed off the list. Oh!
Wait, looking perhaps for the travesty. Will he be able to get Xander up? No.
Xander getting a little bit of distance now, going back up to the shoulders. This might be his safe place, but now, quick roll up.
Boy, roll up, 2
and
and 3.
Grand Slam champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 10 minutes, 38 seconds. The winner of this bout and new Monster Victory Arena Champion, Travis Jacobs.
Joining the likes of Getty Cahoon, joining the likes of Classy Max Sterling, Travis Jacobs, a Grand Slam champion, former heavyweight champion, former Supersonic champion, former tag team,
look out, look
current
out!
tag team, wait a minute, and now current tag team and arena champion.
Sending Xander Alexander to the outside. Alexander looking up with disdain for the new arena champion. Could we see the heavenly icons draped in gold walking out with 4 separate titles?
That certainly would be heavenly and iconic.
Well, Travie, 2 belts making his exit as we have the Supersonic champion, somebody who has had quite the winning streak going here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
coming on
before
up.
we move on to our next match, I want to welcome back one of our special fans here. We have Riley, and we have the return of the Bleacher Boys. Give it up, guys. They're back together in the house at Monster Factory Pro Wrestling. Give it up.
Big night for the Bleacher Boys.
Yeah, Riley, a longtime fan here at the MFPW.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Razorback Hollow, Pennsylvania, weighing 192 pounds, the upstanding Dylan Fish.
I got a little ahead of myself talking about our Supersonic champion. I wish I could say it's a pleasant surprise, but Dylan Mesh, not exactly a favorite of the Monster Factory faithful, squaring off with Lucas Twitch DeSangro over much of 2023. His team.
We last saw Dylan Mesh at Turkey Slam, part of the Alliance to End Twitchamania, and needless to say, that didn't quite go as well as planned.
His opponent, from Woodbridge, New Jersey, weighing 230 pounds, you can't touch Grudge Adams.
Clutch Adams, former champion here at the world famous Monster Factory. Alongside Rico De La Vega, I'd say one of the classic members of our roster.
Certainly goes back quite a ways. Former 2-time tag team champion, one half of what was known as Factory's Finest.
Clutch having a touchy relationship with the Monster Factory faithful, but seems tonight might be a good night for him. Squaring up against the likes of Dylan Mesh.
The path of Clutch Adams here in the MFPW has had more twists and turns than a series of roller coasters.
Trying to go in for a punch there, jockeying for position and a big forearm to take it. The upstanding Dylan Mesh calling himself upstanding, sliding through now, but oh, big shoulder tackle. Clutch showing some of his athleticism, same for Mesh. Trying to get those hip tosses, but unable to do so. O'Connor roll. Oh, was looking for the clutch touch.
Perhaps well scouted on the part of Dylan Mesh.
Well, the camel clutch certainly familiar to Mesh, using a straitjacket variation to put away some opponents here. Oh. Opening up the chest and going for those signature chops. Dylan Mesh, oh! Usually wearing a shirt in his matches, perhaps to help with instances just like that, but able to get the kick out now.
Yeah, that damage was definitely as cerebral as it was physical. Definitely some mind games being played here. Some intimidation, I guess, tactics on the part of Clutch Adams.
Landing face first. Clutch Adams trying to will on the Monster Factory faithful, summoning the spirits himself. Oh! But driven across the second rope. Maybe using that slingshot leg drop. catching the back of Clutch Adams' head. Ruby O'Connor checking on Clutch, making sure that he's okay. And not going for the pinfall attempt, instead using the buttons on his sleeve to grind against the face of Clutch Adams.
Well, those are about the only buttons left after Clutch tore open the shirt of upstanding Dylan Mesh.
Boot to boot. Clutch Adams trying to get a little bit of leverage, once again utilizing the ropes to try to hoist himself up, but in a bad place, backed into a literal corner by Mesh. The upstanding Dylan Mesh, anything but. Oh, I don't know if you want to go chop for chop with Clutch Adams, but swiftly put back down by Mesh.
Now sent over to the ropes, back elbow, and upstanding Dylan Mesh certainly looking to be in control here. Cover, hooks the leg, and about a 2 1/4.
Some admiration by the Monster Factory faithful as a knee driven into Clutch's back. Mesh doing his best to ground and pound. But how much damage is it going to take to put away Clutch Adams now? Oh, going for a schoolboy, center of the ring.
No, 1 count.
Caught with the drop kick. You see him trying to protect his chest, his midsection in the corner. Clutching onto the bottom rope. Mesh needing a victory here after his team dispatched. And, oh! Turkey slam.
What a backbreaker. And then right back up and looking to plant him down once again, and does so.
Blue Thunder bomb and cover. Oh! Could have thought that was it. We've seen so many times Miranda Vanette putting away opponents with that Blue Thunder bomb. Dylan Mesh seems to have some idea here of how he wants to put him away, trying to go for that full Nelson, but unable to collect it. Oh, landing face first once again, going for the cover, hooking deep in. No, not enough. Oh, rushing into the clutch touch.
Looking for it.
Wrenching back, hyperextending the pectoral muscles, but getting over to the bottom rope in time.
Not quite able to cinch it in, close to the center of the ring, and Mesh able to break the hold, but now Clutch going all the way to the top.
Clutch elbow, couldn't get it, rolled through and, oh, knee to the face. An elbow to go with it. 2-for-1 combo. Is it enough to pick up the 3? No!
It is not.
The Monster Factory faithful impressed by Adams' tenacity, his ability to stick with it. Mesh certainly frustrated as he collects the boot, trying to get that straitjacket locked in. Unable to get it, instead twisting it around.
Forearm right to the back of the neck.
Sent dazed and face first once again. German suplex.
With a bridge, 2 and no.
Stomping down on the neck, maybe looking for that clutch elbow once more. Can he get it? Going up high.
Nails
elbow.
the top rope elbow, hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 7 minutes, 26 seconds. The winner of this bout, you can't touch, Grudge Adams.
Having an involuntary handshake with a dazed Dylan Mesh. Grudge Adams perhaps healing his relationship a little bit with the Monster Factory faithful today.
Reunited, and it feels so good, just like peaches and herb. Ah, you're too young for that.
I was speaking of the Supersonic champion before that bout. The former Supersonic champion, Nick Patti, was cost that title by Miranda Vanette in a triple threat against the Big Boys. Adam Matthews, that current champion, but there is a score to settle between Vanette and Patti.
The following contest scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Philly, Miranda Vanette, the MV.
It was the MV's presence that cost Nick Patti that Supersonic title and allowed Adam Matthews to pick it up.
Well, I think her presence, but also that swift kick to the plums left him prime and open for Matthews to pick up the win.
That may have had a thing or two to do with it. I was just trying to be subtle.
His opponent, representing world renown, weighing 200 pounds, he is the Focus, Nick Patti.
How about that stare off, Ron?
Daggers through the eyes for sure. But something a little different here. Usually you see world renown in larger numbers, but only Nick Patti out here on his own.
Reveling in some of the hate. But you're certainly right. Nick Patti looking over Chris Desmond and Brian Morris for that Supersonic Championship opportunity, instead going with the Big Boys.
Well, his shirt speaking volumes, cue the haters as the bell sounds, and then tossing that shirt right into the face of Vanette. And now just laying fisticuffs on here.
Oh, wrenching on now, sending Vanette head first into the mat.
And now to the outside.
Nick Patti certainly having John Alba in his ear, hyping him up, telling him he's a star, that he's worthy of film roles, acting opportunities. Jeering off with the crowd here. World renowned, with no love from the Monster Factory faithful.
Patti certainly going beyond taking umbrage. I don't know if I can repeat some of the things you just said.
Swift kick to the midsection by MV. Almost an opportunity there, and oh, that European uppercut sky high. Oh!
The second rope!
Beautiful!
Budokan Rana from the most dangerous rope. And now thrown to the outside is Nick Patti.
MV back in control. I think some of that has to do with the Monster Factory faithful getting in the head of Nick Patti. Softening him up on the outside here. Face first into the wall. We're gonna have a cutout of Patti over there just like Mimi. Sent dizzy.
If that takes any more impact, there'll be a hole in there, almost like a cartoon.
Well, MV wisely restarting the count. She cannot win the title on a count out or disqualification. Of course, we have 2 referees for a title match.
Yeah, the only title on the line between these two is Pride.
Oh, excuse me. I'm so used to seeing Nick Patti with the Supersonic Championship. But this is about more than any title. This is about pride.
Is there an echo?
Oh!
Nick Patti just taking that slight moment and just getting the advantage. And oh, there's that backstabber.
Oh!
Look at the height.
Bouncing off full direction into the back of Vanette, but quickly kicking out. Patti going to collect MV. Rolling her through. And we're seeing the strategy starting to come out here. The back. The prime target now of Patti.
There's been so much versatility as of late by Nick Patti in terms of his offense. I mean, it's kind of picking and choosing what he wants to go for here.
Did you see him smiling, looking down the lens of that camera on the outside?
And he knows that he's the focus, and he wants to make sure that everybody else knows as well. As a snap clothesline there, hooks the leg.
A beauty. But now jeering off with the audience here once again. He needs to focus on the MV. That is not somebody that you take your eyes off of. But of course, I'm sure this is the influence of Alba. Someone that I'm sure has to shut down all haters.
That's an understatement. It's now a lateral press, fairly nonchalant, and able to get a 2, but barely.
Applying that front face lock, trying to cut off any oxygen that he can. Not giving MV an opportunity to recuperate. But slowly getting back up to her feet, rallying, breaking out, slap across the face.
Hell has no fury like a woman scorned. I've said it before. And
rolling through, oh! Both catching each other off guard, but getting, an attempt at a pinfall there, trying to capture the other leg as well, not enough. Patti getting distracted once again, but now getting both legs of Vanette, perhaps looking for a Boston Crab, rolling through. Back hyperextended.
Patti has been developing his various submission holds. This one certainly added into the mix as well. We've seen the crossface in recent weeks. But just another arsenal, another part of the arsenal, another weapon in the repertoire that is the focus, Nick Patti.
MV able to escape. But Patti hot on pursuit. Oh! Driving him face first into that top rope. Patti landing center of the ring. MV making her way back to the center as well.
Come on, MV, get up!
Our young referee Cameron Pierce checking on both opponents, making sure that they are able to continue this bout. Oh, tilt-the-world backbreaker.
And a beauty. Cover, hooks the leg, and right shoulder up at 2.5.
Just a heartbeat away, and that is a word that keeps coming up time and time again in this match. Beautiful, beautiful technique by both competitors, but there can be only one. As we see the back again targeted, as Patti utilizes the head, wrenching it back, trying to apply a camel clutch. MV, hand in the air, waving off the referee. Resisting as best she can, getting back up to her knees and flipping over Patti.
Able to get that separation, but not relenting even a little bit. Knees to the midsection.
Flipping him upside down and inside out. She's hyped up. Baseball slide, clothesline, and not victorious yet. Lifting up Patti. Gaining full control, body slam. Maybe looking for that leg drop. Another.
Do we go for the trifecta? Yes.
Hat trick complete, capturing the legs, and no! Nothing would make Miranda Vanette happier than to put away the man that took the Supersonic title from her. Monster Factory faithful impressed as we see a reversal on the whip. Sliding through.
Russian leg sweep. Floats over, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Patti with the right shoulder up. And again,
now,
sticking immediately on here, looking for that STF.
Locking up the legs, wrenching back. The Monster Factory faithful making their wishes known. Oh, but the eyes! The eyes! Nick Patti raking the eyes! Pulling in MV. Oh, looking for that corner! But now rolling her back to the center. Trying to lock her up, make sure that she can't get that rope break, but missed one limb.
And all it takes is one.
Patti almost doing everything he can to earn the ire of the crowd. Pointing out that bottom turnbuckle, bad intentions by the Focus. Trying to go again for that corner suplex, but MV, Blue Thunder, Blue Thunder.
No.
Patti kicking out. Wait. Brian Morris, Chris Desmond, the middleweight medallion holder on the outside here.
Oh, come on.
Bell clap. O'Connor roll. Deep in the cover, holding on to the tights.
Unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 11 minutes, 1 second. The winner of this bout, the Focus, Patti.
What jerks! MV rolling out of the ring, giving chase. Well, MV robbed of justice here tonight. But Chris Desmond, he has a match later on tonight. Ty Awesome challenging him for the middleweight medallion. Certainly having to think of that matchup. But what a bout between those two competitors here at Factory Reboot.
Most certainly, we have so much more to go here. We still have the tag titles on the line, the Supersonic Championship, we have the MFPW Championship, of course the middleweight medallion as mentioned earlier, and another grudge match, Wet Brett Waters and Bobby Buffet. All that and more still to come.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the Monster Factory Tag Team Championships with a 1 hour time limit. Introducing first, the Arena Champion Travis Jacobs and the Notorious Mimi. They are the reigning, defending Monster Factory Tag Team Champions, the Heavenly Icons.
Travis Jacobs newly minted as the Arena Champion, Grand Slam Champion. Could we see the Notorious Mimi picking up the heavyweight title later on tonight? The Heavenly, and a little friendly fire there with the weights. Well, we have some absolute wrestling legends here tonight.
Their opponents, hailing from Tijuana, Mexico, Uno and Dos, Los Conquistadores.
The Conquistadors.
Now, which is which here? Do we have which one is Uno and which one is Dos?
I think the shorter one is Uno. The taller one is Dos. This is bizarre. The Monster Factory faithful feeling it though. They're dancing along with them. Getting an ole from the crowd. Hey, even Mimi's dancing. Even Rubio Connor's dancing.
Ay, Dios mío.
Well, competing for some cheers here. Competing for some admiration from the Monster Factory faithful. Placing Rubio Connor off to the side. We're doing something. They did the pose. They did the pose from they did it.
I saw it. Muy bien.
So did the Heavenly Icon. What a day for poses, Ferran.
And for once, it's not world renowned.
Bunch of posers. Oh, and now a hat. Look at them going to the top. I appreciate that the Heavenly Icons, they're not taking advantage of the challengers having their backs turned. Uno and Dos are safe alongside the Heavenly Icons. I'm sure until this bout really truly begins.
Nothing wrong with a little showmanship along the way. Una más.
What does that mean?
That means one more.
One more! Well, the Monster Factory faithful certainly want it. Up on the shoulders, look at that! Uno y dos! Big, strong pose.
And they're hoping to take those tag titles tonight from the Heavenly Icons and make them disappear without a trace.
The Monster Factory faithful want a chicken fight. I think we're gonna have a classic chicken fight right here. Right now, look at this. The bell being rung, we're getting a chicken fight right now.
Ay Dios mío. I said it before, I'll say it again.
Travis Jacobs and Doze talking trash to each other, supporting their partners. Oh, the figures locked up. Wrenching now, a wrist lock applied to Uno. This is amazing for us. This is pro wrestling. It seems Ruby O'Connor now getting things firmly into order. Dose. Get. What? What is?
And now we have a conga line.
What is happening?
No say, I have no idea.
Ruby O'Connor's dancing. What? What? Oh, the Conquistadors. Uno pulling the Notorious Mimi out of the ring. There goes Dos. Oh, catching him. Dos catching Uno. Ducking the line. And now this match truly underway. Chopping the chest. Classic Lucha Libre. Oh, but will not go.
The momentum not quite there. Oi!
Able to fling him across the ring. Up and over goes Uno. Swinging through and causing Jacobs to crash land. Top rope, and here comes Dos. Classic headlock applied. Drop down and rolling through. That's some lucha right there. Oh, trying to go for a hip toss, but instead rolling through. Oh! Taking a page out of Vader. I know Vader had a mask. I don't know that he was a luchador, though. Oh! Stomp to the center of the chest. Looks kind of familiar. Going into a pin. Uno, center of the ring. Feeling a little bit of the jive. Dancing around to all those limbs. Stomping across the chest and going for a cover. Uno, Dos. Not enough for Trace. Dos giving some instructions now.
My version of that was better earlier.
Lifting, trying to lift up Jacobs, but unable to do so, making quick work of Uno. Swinging through and wow, crashing down. Oh, Uno getting the better of the exchange, going for the cover now. No!
And a kick out. This is a tag team title match. Championships are on the line here. The Heavenly Icons, Notorious Mimi and Travis Jacobs against Los Conquistadors, as Conquistador Dos now tagged in here by Conquistador Uno.
Dos, the legal man, sending his partner, knees first, into the second rope. Trying to go for perhaps a bear hug. Bear of a man, but eating some back elbows. The mask readjusted by Jacobs. Oh, big clothesline. Big chop, and I'm sure he felt that through the latex. Oh, sent one into the other. Crashing down and, oh! DDT connects!
But not perhaps in the way that Los Conquistadors had planned. And there's the 3 count.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 5 minutes, 13 seconds. The winner of this bout, and still wins the victory, Tag Team Champions, the Heavyweight Icons.
Los Conquistadors unable to obtain another set of championship gold. But Dos wants the mic. The Heavyweight Icons retaining their titles. It is still possible for them to leave with both tag team titles and the Arena Championship and the Heavyweight title. Oh, wait. Bobby Buffet, Xander Alexander making their way out here.
Un momento, por favor. Sorry. More important business, brother. Sorry. Should we do it? I don't think they know. These people are not that brave.
Know what?
Should we do it? For all these people, should we tell who we are?
Marvelous! The God of Dad Bod! What? The Body Snatchers! I knew those stomps looked familiar.
There's many things I dislike in this world. It's 2 people who just love each other so much. Make me sick. Ugh. And there's even something I hate even more than that. It's 2 giant suckers who think they're bigger and badder than the Body Snatchers.
I'm talking to you, punk idiot. You shit get
We're seeing the Body Snatchers aligned with their former opponents, the Heavenly Icons, squaring up against Xander Alexander and Bobby Buffet.
Bobby Buffet saying on our time, we're stars.
This fat man in suits going home to your mother later. Now get your ass back.
What a day to be a Body Snatcher. What a day to be a Conquistador. I'll tell you what, it takes a lot for me to say this, but I'm pretty proud of the God in that pod. He said only he can kiss Marvelous. Well, remember, Mimi has her MFPW title match later on tonight against Goldie, against the tag team partner of both Bobby Buffet and Xander Alexander. How will they play into that main event?
Time will certainly tell.
If you guys are having a great time, make some noise.
This has been a wild wild night so far to kick off 2024.
Well, Adam Matthews having a wild 2024 himself, having title defenses against the likes of Christian Darling, Larry Jackson, Oliver, and now this man.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, it is for the Monster Factory Supersonic Championship with a 1 hour time limit. Introducing first, the challenger from the 215, weighing 215, the Broad Street Bully, Jake Manley.
Manley looking for a win desperately. TRL has not been kind to him, but he has shown his ability, his strategies nonetheless.
His opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing 160 pounds, he is the reigning, defending Monster Factory Supersonic Champion, the wrestling rocker, Adam Matthews.
Adam Matthews securing that title, as we mentioned earlier, after pinning Nick Patti in a triple threat match that MV Miranda Vanette interfered in. Ever since then, he's been able to pick up these victories, though, Ferran.
He's definitely had momentum on his side. Let's see what it does here for the rest of 2024 as we start off here at Factory Reboot.
The Broad Street Bully treating the wrestling rocker as if he were a geek in the locker room. A shot allows for that, hammerlock to be applied, but rolling through. Jake Manley bringing so much versatility to the ring, able to utilize some high flying capability, technical prowess, a strong competitor at that as well, but a little bit of quickness on the part of the champion.
Interestingly enough, as much as these two have been featured on TRL, this is actually the first time that they've faced each other one-on-one, either here or on Friday nights.
An impressive kick across the jaw. We'll have to see if Manley's been studying his tape or if the Supersonic champion has known enough to take down the Broad Street Bully. Coming through with an arm drag, and it has been mainly Matthews so far in this bout.
In fact, doing a little bit of digging here, you have to go all the way back to TRL episode 2 when there was an Arena Championship #1 contender battle royal. It was actually Jake Manley who eliminated Adam Matthews by throwing him over the top rope in that match.
Over, almost eliminating Matthews from this plane of existence. Slap across the face. Some disrespect by the Broad Street Bully, living up to his name. Driving into the side there.
Certainly bringing a swagger that follows the orange and black on his trunks, of course, after the Philadelphia Flyers hockey team. Certainly exceeding expectations this season. Might we see the same here for Jake Manley? Perhaps by getting his first title here in the MFPW tonight.
Impressive kick out by Matthews as Manley was really wrenching in deep on that cradle. Now trying to get into the head, yet another part of the Broad Street Bullies' arsenal. Able to send Matthews crumpled in a heap back down to the mat. Oh! No give as he drives into the back. Jake Manley with some massive offense here as he lifts up the champion onto his shoulders.
Onto a torture rack and
aeroplane spin.
Airplane spin into a backbreaker.
Pressing down on the face, not hooking the leg, maybe a mistake.
Come on, Jack, get up.
Kneeling and shaking his head as Manley looks to do more damage.
This fight champion,
And that was a solid punch to the gut. Hoisting up. Backbreaker again. Cover now by Manly. The Broad Street Bully jeering right at the champion, Adam Matthews. Oh, and taking so much punishment.
Close enough here to hear the thuds from those forearms onto the torso of the Supersonic champion, and a clothesline as well.
Lifting him up, looking straight in his face, almost giving the challenge for Adam Matthews to start fighting back, but sent back down to that rope. Off the whip here.
Clothesline, Pele kick.
Often the equalizer on the part of Matthews. Clothesline, the champion feeling himself able to get back into this. Super kick right under the chin. Can he pick up the victory? And oh! Was starting to pick the leg there. Couldn't quite get it in time. Manly kicking out.
Calling for the Bohemian Rhapsody, but perhaps a little too telegraphed, and now a boot to the midsection from Manly.
Gut wrench position. Oh, what a power bomb! Oh, not applying his weight nearly enough. Instead, looking for that Boston Crab. Perhaps the strategy all along. Wrenching back deep, utilizing those long legs, and oh, able to make it to the bottom rope. What a night for rope breaks from Boston Crabs. A disrespectful slap to the back of the head. Oh! Matthews asking for punishment.
Not a good idea. This isn't Animal House. But nice counter there. Spine buster. Now, champ needs to take advantage if he wants to hang on here.
Bohemian Rhapsody!
And does so right there, not telegraphing it. Just goes right into it. And is this going to be a victory? Yes, it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 6 minutes, 18 seconds. The winner of this bout, and still Monster Victory, Supersonic Champion, the wrestling rocker, Adam Matthews.
Adam Matthews successful in his retention tonight. The Broad Street Bully looking on with disdain to the victor.
Just goes to show all it takes is 3 seconds, and now, oh! Matthews offering a handshake, and you saw the response.
Raising up that title high. Adam Matthews with gold in his hands, but somebody who was recently anointed with gold, Chris Desmond, getting that title, the middleweight medallion, back.
Thank you.
After Smiley was forced to
Before
vacate.
we go to our next match, I just want to give you guys the remaining matches for the card. You guys excited? Yeah! Well, up next we have our middleweight medallion championship match between world-renowned Chris Desmond, and he'll be challenged by Ty Awesome, Bobby Buffet will face Wet Brett Waters. And in our main event for the Monster Factory Championship, the champion, David Goldie, will be challenged by the notorious Mimi.
The guy with the supply. Ty Awesome. Ty Hastings.
Following contest, scheduled for one fall. It is for the Monster Factory Middleweight Medallion with a 1 hour time limit. Introducing the challenger from Salisbury, Maryland, weighing 175 pounds, the guy with the supply, Ty Awesome.
Recently making a debut here at the world-famous Monster Factory, previously squaring off against the likes of Mark Raspa Jr., the same individual that Chris Desmond defended his middleweight medallion against last night. And here's that song we love so much, Faran.
That's one way to put it.
His opponent, to be accompanied by the focused Nick Patti and Wonderboy Brian Morris, representing world-renowned, weighing 175 pounds. He is the current holder of the Monster Factory Middleweight Medallion, Chris Desmond.
Well, notice how Nick Patti and Brian Morris arguing right now, perhaps over the fact that Nick Patti did not get his partners accompanying him to the ring until the very end of his match. Now that the shoe's on the other foot, now that Chris Desmond is the only one with singles gold here, perhaps some jealousy by Patti.
It's certainly hard to say. I mean, I don't want to necessarily throw that particular word out there. I mean, for better or worse, with John Alba not here, maybe all three not necessarily on the same page totally, but I don't know if I would necessarily say it's jealousy.
Well, Daddy's not here to quell some of the disputes. Certainly not in the corner of Patti, as it seems that those two have been getting along. He might have been Daddy's favorite for a while. I wonder if that's going to change now that Chris Desmond has this middleweight medallion, but Ty Awesome could very well take that away from him today. Wait, Nick Patti just walked out. Two referees on the outside here for a championship match. I made an error earlier. I thought that was for the Supersonic title.
Oh, Nick Patti stepping out here. Crowd certainly showing their disdain for world renowned.
Ty Awesome jumping on the train. Chris Desmond coming out like a ball of fire, but rolling through. Tyler feeling right at home here in Paulsboro. Look at the quickness of these guys.
Springboard clothesline.
Oh, big right hands here from Hastings. Raining down. Brian Morris barking right at the referee, saying that he's not doing his job, but he's keeping him at bay. Rolling through again, sliding, and drop kick.
Caught part of the face on that one.
Brian Morris certainly has a questionable idea about what is legal, what is fair, and what's ethical. But Tyler Awesome, oh! another drop kick to the face, much to the ire of Brian Morris. Oh, opening up an opportunity. Face first into the pole, Hastings. Chris Desmond holding on to his face. I'm sure there's got to be a couple of boot prints right on the side. Lifting up now and oh, awesome. Sent back first.
Right on those lumbar vertebrae, maybe the lower thoracic vertebrae as well.
Now some body shots. Chris Desmond capable of many things, of course, that aerial pursuit, but a striker through and through as well. Oh, chop across the chest. The guy with the supply, giving his supply of chops. Oh, giving a few back now. Redistributing.
But there's those educated feet of Chris Desmond, followed right up by a suplex.
A one-legged push-up. I don't know if that's the same as doing with one arm, but a cover here nonetheless. Hooking the leg in. Not enough to put Hastings away.
Well, one way it's the same is that I don't know if I could do either.
Softening up the midsection once again. Rolling through, diving deep in. Oh, not getting another drop kick. Oh, what a swinging neck breaker. Desmond.
In ring, acai moonsault.
Going deep for the cover now. Can't pick up the retention, but impressive aerial feats by Chris Desmond. Of course, utilizing time and time again that heat seeker, that spinning heel kick as he once again poses for the camera. What are they?
Well, in this case, Desmond seems to be the sole poser of the night, at least for world renowned.
And Nick Patti certainly can't be, as he made his way to the locker room, not out here to support him against Tyler Hastings.
How do you know that? How do you know you just didn't have to go to the washroom?
What is this defense of Nick Patti?
I'm just trying to call it right down the middle. That's what I do as a broadcast journalist.
Well, we know that there's support, some absolute non-bias from Brian Morris on the outside as Desmond looks for that Blue Thunder bomb, able to flip out now. Awesome! Able to get the drop kick once again, evening the odds. This is Factory Reboot. The middleweight medallion holder, Chris Desmond, defending his title against Tyler Hastings.
With a very awesome tornado DDT, as now heading around the corner of the ring here is Brian Morris, checking on his comrade.
Arguing with the referee on the outside. Awesome, summoning the spirits. Corner to corner. Getting the uppercut. Now, from the side. Coming center. Oh! Massive knee to the jaw. Inside leg. Holding the hand and no!
2.5.
So Brian Morris almost jumping in the ring to stop it. The Monster Factory faithful asking for an ejection as Ty Awesome goes up top. Rolling through. Blue Thunder!
Thunder bomb and a beauty. Rolls back, hooks the leg, and not quite 3.
I would say a good day for Blue Thunder Bombs, but not enough for Chris Desmond. Might need to go back to that well that he's so familiar with, but I was going to say the Heat Seeker, maybe looking for something else.
Going up to the high rent district here, all the way up to the top.
What's he got in mind?
What does he have in mind?
Make a wish, say a prayer, but unanswered.
Shooting star press misses. Awesome, able to roll out of the way.
Desmond in a world of hurt. Awesome with an opportunity. Super kick. Beautiful handspring into a clothesline, landing squarely on the shoulders.
And now Ty Awesome. Hastings going up to the top.
The guy with the supply about to add a medallion to his treasure trove. Shooting star press. So far across the ring and no! Brian Morris pulling his guy out of harm's way. Ty Awesome was robbed. The referee has to make a decision here.
And there it is.
Chair in hand, trying to argue. Hastings rolling back into the ring. Cameron Pierce checking in on Chris Desmond. Wait, Nick Patti, kendo stick in head, oh, he got hit, he got rocked, Patti, dizzy, kick to the face. Awesome.
What a roundhouse, but there's the Heat Seeker.
Catching him right between the eyes. What a defense! What a match! This is the return of the middleweight medallion division.
And Ty Awesome was within an eyelash of gaining that medallion, but again, the numbers.
Well, not our last title match of the night. We got one more still to come. Goldie, the notorious Mimi, with the MFPW Heavyweight Championship on the line, but the former champion, Wet Brett Waters, cost that title by one Bobby Buffet.
I just gotta say how great you're all doing out there. All you fans, please keep this up. Please stay like this forever. You guys are awesome. We're having a blast. Thank you. I just want to give you your props. Great job by everybody. Thank you. Let's get ready for the main event.
Danny Cage chant. Hail to the Chief. Well, Bobby Buffet costing Wet Brett Waters that MFPW Heavyweight Championship in a street fight at one last fight.
Gracias. The following contest scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Plainfield, New Jersey, weighing 315 pounds. He says he is in the PWI top 500 wrestlers in the world, and Brett Waters is not. The all-hungry Bobby Buffet.
Well, you may not like like it, but it is a fact. What's come over Bobby Buffet, I'm not sure.
Used to be the only guy in Wet Brett Waters' corner, now standing opposed to him.
New Jersey, weighing 207 pounds, Wet Brett Waters.
Man of the Year 2023, Wet Brett Waters with a score to settle. Eye to eye with Bobby Buffet. Two former MFPW heavyweight champions, Bobby Buffet, the longest reigning.
MFPW champion in the history, I believe is what you were trying to finish saying.
The Monster Factory faithful making their chosen idol known.
I know you're mesmerized by the animosity between these two, but I don't even know if you'd realized you'd stopped in mid-sentence.
I believe I had finished, but regardless, we got a match here in front of us. Oh! Swinging wildly, chop across the chest, and that one hurt Brett a little bit.
And Brett a little too smart for the apologetic offering of a handshake well after the fact.
Pushing out of the corner now, Bobby Buffet, absolutely dazed. And I'm sure the frustration has to be mounting for Wet Brett Waters after the betrayal of Goldie, after the betrayal of Bobby Buffet. He had a whole conspiracy board explaining why he thinks Bobby Buffet attacked him, saying that he thought Bobby couldn't beat him for the MFPW championship. Remember, Bobby has, he's
Perhaps a little overzealous on the part of Wet Brett.
Well, Bobby Buffet, the winner of last year's Turkey Slam, first two-time winner, if you ask him at least. Bobby Buffet with a title opportunity anytime, anywhere, but Wet Brett wanting to knock off this contender. Maybe looking for that Uranagi.
Oh, rolls on through.
Cannonball!
And sliding out of the pool is Bobby Buffet.
Always making a little bit of time for the fans. No matter what, Wet Brett always able to bring out that jovial side. Bobby Buffet, a whole lot of man to get back in the ring. Oh! And that's a whole lot of man driving Wet Brett into that apron. The two contenders here needing to get back. Threatening count out by Ruby O'Connor. Trying to force him and can't get Bobby into the ring. Oh no! Oh no! Oh gosh! Wet Brett driven into that apron. The back of Waters absolutely decimated as Bobby squeezes under that rope, floats over, but can't even get a one count. Summoning the spirits on the part of Brett Waters. Bobby Buffet driving a fist across the face. Rolling through now and oh! Big clothesline, meat hook, going in for a pin now, and Waters able to get the shoulder up.
But a lot taken out of him.
Brett Waters shooting up. Driving that fist into the stomach. Going up to the second rope now. Oh, but caught by Buffet. Straight.
Not a position he wants to be in for sure. Now, oh, up and over the top though.
The agility of Waters able to get him, but no! Not able to get the body slam once again. Oh, pinning predicament, but Bobby not able to pick up the victory.
Perhaps a bit too much hubris there on the part of Wet Brett.
Well, we saw the difficulty he's had twice now trying to pick up Bobby. The difficulty, oh goodness. 315 pounds across the back. That's not going to help it, as we saw earlier. He was trying to hoist Bobby up into the ring. The strength difference is not in the corner of the former champion, Wet Brett Waters, as Buffet just walks across the back. Buffet saying you never had a chance. Waters clutching onto the knee pad. Right hand. Stomp after stomp by Bobby Buffet. Jeers raining down like hellfire from the Monster Factory faithful as Wet Brett Waters tries to rally.
But this is a lot to rally against.
Absent are the cheers of eat, eat, eat. Once upon a time, one of the signal sounds of a Bobby Buffet match. Oh, up into the shoulders.
Looking perhaps for hunger pains.
Connects head first and a big cover now. Oh! Kick out by Brett Waters. That move has defended the MFPW Heavyweight Championship time and time again. Waters, a bit dazed, looking for those ropes to hoist himself up.
But before he can get there, all it takes is that one double axe handle from Bobby Buffet, and then back flat on the canvas is Wet Brett Waters.
Picking up the leg and now hoisting up Waters, bending him, contorting him. Center of the ring, hyperextending that knee. Look at the way he's got Waters wrapped up, but Waters powering up, doing almost a handstand, forcing Bobby to stand up for leverage. Waters trying to escape, but now Bobby lifting him up, rolling through. Sending Bobby into that top turnbuckle.
But the damage done to Waters, not able to capitalize. Just trying to get some separation for survival.
Oh! One of the clearest chops I think I've ever heard here. Uppercut there, only able to send Buffet so far, but strike after strike, Waters pounding down.
Last time I heard a shot like that, Kyle Schwarber sent one to the second deck at Citizens Bank Park.
Big headbutt there by Bobby Buffet. Leveling Waters once again. Oh, was perhaps looking for the Buffet line or a spear. Oh, body slam! He's able to get it covered now! 2. Oh! How impressive, the strength of Wet Bread Waters, able to slam Bobby Buffet, but not enough for the victory here at Factory Reboot.
108-pound differential. And you saw how many efforts it took, but Waters able to get Bobby Buffet up for that body slam, and it still wasn't enough.
The Monster Factory faithful cheering on Wet Brett Waters, but Bobby Buffet has something different to say. Bobby saying that he never needed Brett Waters. Oh. These two going back so far. The Golden Corral, the combination of Bobby Buffet with the Golden Era, all of that thrown away. Buffet line, but picking the leg drop toe hold, rolling through.
Looking for American water torture, perhaps.
Wrenching down. Oh, and tapping.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 10 minutes, 34 seconds. The winner of this bout, Wet Bread Waters.
Waters able to exercise some of the demons, able to avenge his loss at the hands of Bobby Buffet. But surely this can't be it. Tender on the knee, but Wet Brett Waters victorious at Factory Reboot 2024. The man that defeated him for the MFBW Heavyweight Championship, ready to defend that title in our main event. David Goldie putting that title on the line against the notorious Mimi. Already successful earlier tonight. Can she pull off 2 victories? A clean sweep for the Heavenly Icons across their 3 matches.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the main event of the evening.
Spreading once again here tonight. Will she rise to the highest of heights here in the MFPW, or will she fall short like Icarus?
If she were to win tonight, she would be the first woman to hold the MFPW heavyweight title.
I said a lot of things that you never should say. Told the bitch one thing, stop drinking lemonade. I put that juice in my cup, sauce on everything. You know what's up, I boss everything. Waterfalls, slip and slide. Waterfalls, you and me, it's a ride. I'm saying it's a ride. Waterfalls, slip and slide. Waterfalls.
is that Larry Sharp Memorial Cup accompanying the champion, which has certainly done its fair share of damage in recent weeks on TRL.
The now two-time MSCW heavyweight champion, competing recently for New Japan Pro Wrestling, Goldie, draped in gold.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, it is for a Monster Victory Championship with a 1 hour time limit. Introducing the challenger from Westchester, Pennsylvania. She is one half of the Monster Factory Tag Team Champions, the notorious Mimi. Her opponent from Marlton, New Jersey, weighing 206 pounds, he is the 2023 Larry Sharp Memorial Cup winner and the reigning, defending Monster Factory champion because he's born better, David Goldie.
A very opposite reaction from just a year ago at the start of 2023, when Goldie was one of the most beloved members of our roster. Well, we have Travie 2 belts. Could we see the same for his better half?
The crowd certainly showing their feelings toward Goldie after Goldie showing his true colors over the course of the last few months here.
Mimi squaring up, these two having so much experience, so much time in the spotlight. Mimi, of course, spending time in NXT's Lone Jacobs. Goldie with his time in New Japan Pro Wrestling in the LA Dojo. Oh, rolling through, back up to his feet. These two with so much experience, all starting here at the Monster Factory, what it means for them to hold that title that we honor so much. Able to roll back now, Mimi, caught in that headlock. And an impressive show of strength from Pro Wrestling's #1 Angel, able to keep up with Goldie.
Well, part of it's strength, part of it is just leverage and being able to escape situations. And here, sensing that roll through, almost catching Goldie napping, and almost was over that quickly.
Has that front face lock, but now twisted back around. Goldie taking every opportunity to show some of his technical ability. Oh, able to pick the leg, Mimi. Now quickening the pace a little bit. Hopping over the drop down leapfrog. Rolling in. Oh, caught him. Maybe looking to bend out that arm, but not able to do so quite yet. Catching him with the drop kick.
And hopefully knocking some of that smug look off of his face.
Oh! Driving Mimi back into the corner. Goldie, shoulder first. Oh! With a defiant slap across the face. We already saw Bobby Buffet and Xander Alexander almost challenge Mimi and Travis. One has to wonder where they're lurking around. Goldie caught. Getting all 10. Goldie not where he wants to be, center of the ring. As pro wrestling's #1 angel goes up high to take flight.
Cross body block.
Beautiful.
Hooks the leg and no.
Really got all of it, but just not enough damage overall to put away Goldie. But now going into the arm. Perhaps softening up the shoulder joint. Oh! Able to have a very innovative takedown there as Goldie struggles to get to the outside, now perched on the apron, sliding off. But again, the Angel not scared to take flight.
Absolutely not. The tope suicida to the outside.
Mimi collecting her opponent, the champion. Oh!
No.
Able to stop herself and sending Goldie into the wall. After so many times Mimi was tossed into that wall, I think it's about time she got hers back. Oh! Goldie driving her into that apron. No give. Both finding their way back into the ring. Goldie trying to keep pace. Catching her and going for a backbreaker.
Stopping that momentum of the tilt-a-whirl and completely changing the dynamic in the process.
Knee across the back. You can see the bend in those ropes, those steel cables. That's how much force Goldie was placing across the back of Mimi. Getting her in that fisherman suplex position, but rolling through instead, capturing. What a bridging pin, but oh! Boot across the face.
And that has sent a hush over this MFPW crowd here.
Going for a snap suplex now. Not adding in the leg hook, but now hooking the leg on the pin. Not enough, but at least enough to make Mimi exert a little bit more energy. Mimi sent into the corner. As Goldie starts hammering in on the challenger. Oh! Back first into the corner.
Whoa, you suck, Goldie.
Goldie picking up his prey. Classic neck breaker there. Cover again and not quite.
Continuing on here is Goldie. And again, just another wry smile to the crowd.
Got a little bit too much separation there. Mimi able to get her spot. Kick across the face. Now twisting him around head first into the mat.
That's right, baby.
Mimi encouraging the Monster Factory crowd here. Goldie, Mimi out on the apron. Dangerous territory for both competitors. Nowhere to go but the outside, landing hard. The referee starting his count. As Goldie deposits Mimi up onto that top rope.
Dangerous territory for both here. Looking for a top rope superplex.
Gets it! Goldie hoisting himself over, pulling the leg, and no! Mimi showing her resolve. It was a long way down, a violent fall for the notorious Mimi, but she still has to contend with Goldie, with the heavyweight champion. Wrenching out the back. That dragon sleeper applied, but unable to keep it. Again, another kick to the face.
This is just the relentlessness of Goldie. I mean, now that he has that title back, if he had to kick a puppy, he would, just to hang on to the thing. He's like Honey Badger. He just doesn't care.
Back and forth now between the challenger and champion. Goldie leaving nothing, but Mimi ready to match him. Swinging wildly. Oh, both caught with a kick.
Both had the same idea. Heavyweight championship on the line here at Factory Reboot. Goldie the champion, Mimi the challenger. First time challenging for this particular title.
You got this. 4.
Referees count ascending as both champion and challenger try to catch their breath, try to reset, try to reboot. Mimi getting the first shot. Again and again. Able to get the clothesline. Another. Catching him. Knee to the face. Up on the shoulders, and what a Samoan drop. Cover.
Hooks the leg too, and right shoulder up from Goldie.
You can hear the Monster Factory crowd clearly wants to see Mimi succeed. Maybe looking to test the joint. Wrenching down on that arm so many times. She has defended title after title with this maneuver.
That Wings of Saturn. But
Goldie
Goldie able to get over to the ropes.
Oh! Mimi sent crashing into the corner. Arm almost pulled out of her socket. Placed up on the top rope once again, and Shirley not where she wants to. Actually wrapping up the arm of Goldie. Pulling him out.
Well, that's one way to release the hold.
Well, Goldie able to resist. Took some time to regroup and sent it to the post. Looked like it was shoulder first. Mimi
set up here. DDT!
Right on the outside. Those are unforgiving mats. Able to make her way back in. Can't win on the outside cover and cannot obtain the title quite yet. Some encouragement from the Monster Factory faithful. They want her to be the first woman to obtain the Monster Factory Championship. Trying to lock in that armbar, but Goldie holding on to his own hand.
Trying to take away the leverage, let her not get that Heaven's Gate.
up and down for the power bomb. Goldie maybe thinking of the top. Big elbow drop. Cover. Mimi still in this.
You can see signs of frustration on the part of Goldie.
Holding his midsection as he tries going for that fisherman suplex. But his, arm caught once again. Wings of Saturn, center of the ring. The Monster Factory faithful wanting Mimi to secure that title. Rolling back over. Utilizing that bottom rope to propel herself now in even better position. Goldie rolling through, getting the crucifix, and no! Staying alive once more, getting her opponent back. Up on the shoulders. Goldie,
utilizing the hair.
Snapped back over that knee. Looking for that springboard knee. Spinning
heel kick.
Going for the cover. Picking the inside leg. Referee. Wait. Referee on the outside caught that the outside leg made it to the rope. Heartbreaking for Mimi. As up on the shoulders now.
Oh no.
Couldn't quite get the Ushigoroshi. Kick, went for another. Into the corner. That back softened up.
Now up on the shoulders again. This time hits the Ushigoroshi.
Goldie back to the outside. Springboard. Catching the knee. That's all she wrote.
Damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 16 minutes, 4 seconds. The winner of this bout, and still Monster Factory champion, Goldie.
We almost had Mimi 2 belts. Heartbreaking for the Heavenly Icons. Goldie victorious and handed back the title. Here comes Travis Jacobs.
Goldie hangs on for now. We'll see you Fridays for TRL as well as...
Knee to the head. Here comes Xander Alexander, Bobby Buffet. These two having their eyes set on those tag team titles as Goldie holds his prize up above the ring. Wait, here comes Brett. But still the numbers pounding down on the former heavyweight champion. We need some help. Wait. Marvelous, the light of all there is, the god of Danfon. Mini Marvelous.
All hell breaking loose here.
The Body Snatchers, Bobby Buffet, Xander Alexander, all brawling. Brett Waters
Brett
and
going
Goldie.
after Goldie. No love lost between those two.
Come on,
The Heavenly Icons in the corner trying to regroup. The Monster Factory surely rebooted. Got a dad bod, sending out Bobby. Sending down Xander. Goldie, now the only man of his team left.
And now he's sent over the top to the outside.
Former foes, now on the same page. Brett Waters with his eyes set on that MFPW heavyweight title once more.
We'll see you coming up on February 17th for Monsters Are Real. Until then, for Brian Murphy, I'm Ferran Burgundy.